Please welcome to the stage MasterControl Vice President of Customer Success Management, Nicola Zamora.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Masters Conference Hackathon Reveal Show. You know, we absolutely love Hackathon here at MasterControl because we get to hear from you, our customers, about how we can make our product better. And then we can make changes really quickly to help you work more effectively and efficiently in your day-to-day. And so, without further ado, I would like to welcome Matt Lowe to the stage to tell us about what our hackers have been up to in the last couple of weeks. Hi, Matt.
Hello, Nicola.
How are you?
It's hard to believe it's been a couple weeks already since we were here in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night, yep, while everyone was sipping their morning coffee. It's a bit weird.
Early morning coffee, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I'm so excited to hear about what our hackers have been up to for the last couple of weeks.
Well, me too. But before we get to that, I have to ask, what did marketing mean when they said organically banter?
Organically banter? I think this is organic banter.
So we've done it.
Yeah, we've done it.
So we put a check by that and move on?
Organic banter, check.
Okay.
Done.
All right. Well, that's good. I see that you've elected for the hacker uniform.
I have. This is a lot more comfortable than the heels and the dress and the Spanx we had going on a couple of weeks ago. So I'm kind of liking this.
That is nice shoes, by the way.
Thank you.
I like those. So, yeah.
I like your branded laces.
Yes, that's very nice, isn't it? All right. Well, without further ado, should we take a look at what we've done here?
Let's do it. I can't wait.
All right. Well, if you guys remember, for those that were able to join us live for the Masters Conference a couple of weeks ago, I had this giant bracket behind me. And I kind of felt like I was at the NFL draft or something. For anyone who doesn't know what the NFL is, that's American football. You know, that brutal, ugly sport that we like to play here. But we were able to participate in a lifetime voting exercise. So wherever you were in the world, you were able to cast your vote and try to push your team, your candidate, whatever you like to envision that to be, into the winning spot. Now, this is what our bracket looked like at the end of the voting. If we take a look at our winning idea, it was around the required training and trainee report. And you guys had asked that we add the course number. The course name is already there, so you wanted the course number on that report. I know, having been around our user community for 15 years now, that there are people out there that get really particular about their info card numbering series. And so if you're going to be particular about it, why not see it on your report? So let's go ahead and jump to my demo machine here, and we'll get logged in here while they're coming over there. We'll try to remember the password. Fingers crossed. It's thinking. That's a good sign. Means I didn't fat finger it right off the bat. All right, we got logged into our system here. Let's go ahead and navigate to training. We'll go down to the report tile here, and we see all of our training reports. Now, I should be able to find, there we go, required training and trainee report. Now, magically, you'll see that the course number has been added as a column here in our report. So you asked, we answered, now you have your course number in the required training and trainee report. Now, we also added it to the filtering mechanism in analytics here. So if we go up and hit the drop down here, you'll see course number is now available to filter by as well. Now, like in most hackathons, our hackers, they get in there and they start working on the different ideas, and they usually see something that occurs to them that's, hey, while I'm in here, if folks wanted this, they might also want it somewhere else. And this was the case with adding the course number to training reports. So if we jump back to the slide deck here quickly, our hackers also added the course number to the pending training and trainee report. So if we come back to the demo machine here, we'll go up to the pending training and trainee report. This one's pre-filtered here, so we'll make sure we get a good data set in here and go back a couple years. And go ahead and submit, and we should see the course number in this report as well. And sure enough, over here on the right-hand side, right next to course name, we now see course number. And just like the other report, if you hit your filter up here, you've also got course number in the filtering mechanism here. So a great little bonus feature while they were in there working on the winning feature. Now, like most hackathons, we were able to tackle a couple other ideas beyond just the winning feature. So we got the winning one, we got the bonus feature here that kind of went with the winning one. We figured we might as well also do the runner-up. So if we go back to the slides here quickly, we'll see what our runner-up was. And I like that we were able to get to this because our voting was very, very close in this final round. I think I had to wait a while to actually get one to be on top of the other. It would be one way and then another person would vote and it just went back and forth and back and forth. So really exciting to say that we were able to tackle this one as well. And this was around the user list page and being able to filter that very quickly by the different user statuses. So let's go ahead and jump back to my demo machine here. We'll navigate to Portal and come down to the user page. And you should notice it fairly quickly. We tried to make it very obvious for folks so you didn't have to go hunting for it. But right up here in the upper right-hand side, you now see a quick filter. Now, let's see, I can go in and look at all my locked users very quickly. Notice all of the users have a little lock by them now. Well, if I'm doing a lot of user management, maybe for license management purposes or whatever, maybe I want to see all my disabled users. So I can go in very quickly and see all the disabled users as well. So much more efficient from a user searching mechanism. You can still go into the search on the user list page and do searching just like you used to. But per the idea that came forth in this particular hackathon, we can call that one done. So we'll put a check mark by that as well. I'm happy to report that the team was also able to get to one last idea. So I think that'll count them 4 now. If we jump back to the slide deck, this was also a big vote getter in the vote down process. And this had to do with our document searching. In the basic search mechanism, folks, frankly, rightfully so, get a little annoyed when they select an info card type and then they go down to get a subtype and they still have the full list of subtypes. This particular enhancement fixes that annoyance or that challenge that folks see. So let's go ahead and jump back to my demo machine here. We'll get into documents and go into the search mechanism here. We see our basic search pop right up here. I don't know about you guys, but we have a lot of subtypes in this particular system. I could be scrolling for a really long time before I find what I'm looking for. Well, now, if I go in and select my info card type first, let's go ahead and pick SOP, my subtype list has gotten much, much shorter. This is way easier to deal with as a user. So I have to give it to you guys for coming up with this great idea to make it simpler to search for documents. This is something that impacts a lot of users because everybody's searching for documents. So a great way to save time. Love the idea. It was a great one and happy to see that we were able to get this done. So before we pull away here, how about we bring our hackers onto the screen behind me here and you guys can get a feel for who they are, maybe thank them, give them a virtual round of applause. Great team here. It's funny, David, he's got a little blue eye thing going on there. That's almost Elton John-ish or something there. I like that. So our hacker team here, for some folks, it was their first hackathon. For others, they've been at every hackathon. Yeah, Lane, how many hackathons do you think this is for us now?
I've lost count, Matt. I don't know. It's got to be 8 or 10.
It seems like we've been doing this forever now, doesn't it?
It sure does, but it's fun every time.
It is. It is. Is it more fun virtually or when we're actually with the customers?
No, it's much more fun if we have customers looking over our shoulders and helping us with the things and get their feedback right away. It's just a great, tight feedback loop that feels great.
Yeah, I love it. I miss it. I can't wait to get back to that. Many folks may not know this, but Lane and I started within a couple months of each other. This marks our 15th year together, so it's been a long time. But let's see, Noah, have you joined us for a hackathon before?
No, first hackathon.
First time.
It was a great time. Yeah, meeting people cross teams. It was awesome.
Cool. What was your favorite part about it?
Yeah, like I said, getting to work cross teams, meeting Ben and Spencer, working closely, and getting to deliver some good value for our customers.
Awesome. Well, we certainly appreciate what you guys do. These are fantastic experiences. I know that our customers really, really appreciate what our hackathon teams do. We would encourage folks to always engage in this process. It's a lot of fun for us as a hackathon team, and it's a lot of fun for the company. So guys, thank you. Appreciate everything you do. Let's go ahead and bring Nicola back out to kind of close us out here.
That was so cool. Thank you, Matt. Really amazing to see what the team did. I know they're gone now, but thank you to our hackers. I'm sort of speaking into a void, but really appreciate that work. It's so cool to see our customers' ideas come to life so quickly in just, what, a 2-week time frame?
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And it's your ideas. And they come to us, particularly in this COVID time, through user voice. So we really encourage folks to interact with user voice, not only for the hackathons, but all the way throughout the year. It's a huge source of what we use as a decision-making mechanism for what we're putting into releases. And I'd encourage folks, don't get frustrated. Sometimes it can take a while for your idea to get the necessary votes that it needs to kind of crest the horizon there. Continue to send us those great ideas. We are looking at these every week, and we really appreciate your engagement in the process.
Yeah, absolutely. And then in addition to Use a Voice, we've just wrapped up this hackathon, but if you want to participate in the next one, you can do so by joining us in October for our Masters Summit. That will also be virtual this year, and you can find registration information right now by going to www.mastercontrol.com/events. And of course, in 2022, for our European customers, which is all of you, we will be live in Milan for our 2022 Masters Conference. So keep an eye out for the details. They are coming to you via email soon, and we are so excited to see you all in person. Can't even describe how excited.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to believe that it will have been 3 years since our last in-person Masters Conference.
Right, by the time we get to next year, right? 3 whole years. It's been too long, you guys.
Yeah, a lot happens in software in 3 years.
Yep, basically a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yep, software lifetime.
Yeah, it's I may have like no hair left by the time we actually see our customers again.
Well, we hope to see you live in Milan, Matt with no hair, in a year's time, but we will be there and we hope you will be too.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see you all. Ci vediamo, auguri, and here's to a much better 2021 than 2020.